I recently stayed at Disney's Aulani Resort in Hawaii, and of course, I bought some pins, and I traded for some too. Aulani was a super fun place to visit, and if you'd like to see all the details of my trip, including some info on the resort, as well as some helpful suggestions for first-time visitors, you can click this link up here and that'll take you to that video. In this video, I'll be showing you all the pins that I bought at Aulani, as well as the ones I traded for. So, let's take a look at the pins. Now the first pin I'll start with was the first pin that I got at Aulani. When we walked into our room, this was sitting in there. This little card and a pin, and then there was a flower with a little clip-on flower for your hair. Well, not my hair, but someone's hair. And it does say, thank you for sharing your vacation with us, and that the housekeeping team hopes you enjoyed your stay, and you might receive a survey at the end of your trip. Really cool. So the pin has Minnie with a feather duster, and it's I love housekeeping Aulani. And I didn't know that they even had these pins, but I also didn't know that they cycle them out, because this one here, I don't know if you can read that, is for 2021. And when I got home, I saw something online where they updated it and changed it to the little turtle guy from Aulani. So they do cycle these out. So if you ever go back, you might get a different one. So next is the dated pin. So I was there in 2022, so I had to get the dated pin for 2022. It's on a cool little Aulani logo backer card, and this one was $12.99. I really like the design of this pin. So you have the 2022, and in the far back you have rainbow with some clouds, and there's some waves coming over the letters. And then you have Mickey and Minnie, and they are sharing a shave ice. You can see that. Minnie's holding the shave ice, and Mickey's got the spoon over there. And Mickey and Minnie are a pin-on-pin. Really cool. It has the Disney Aulani logo there. Really nice pin. So the next one is this Aulani logo pin. I always like the more simplistic logo pins like these. This one was yellow, which was $12.99. I like the design in the background of this one. So it has the big Aulani logo. It says Aulani, a Disney resort and spa, Ko'olina, Hawaii. And in the background there, you can see all the design work in the back. And the back of the pin, it does say that it is a 2011. So this is a pin that's been around there for a while, so it's probably one that they'll always have. So this one is Minnie on a paddleboard and Mickey on a surfboard. It's actually two different pins. I had to get this one because I tried paddleboarding for the first time, and Minnie was on a paddleboard. So the Mickey pin just was kind of a bonus. So this one was $15. So here is the Minnie pin. So she's on a yellow paddleboard, paddling away. Looks like there's a little bit of color difference in the water too. Kind of a cool detail. And then Mickey is on the surfboard. Oh yeah, you can see that same color change in the water in the wave back there. So I thought this was a really fun little set. The next pin that caught my eye was this Minnie and Mickey pin in this little hut here. This one was $14. I thought this one was really cute in the store, and I couldn't see all the details too much in the store because the lighting was a little dark, but it does have this hut here, and it says, "You had me at Aloha." And in the background, it has the Aulani Resort. And then you have Mickey and Minnie here holding hands, and Mickey has some flowers behind his back. So that is really cool. And it is a pin-on-pin, so the Minnie and Mickey and the hut are the top pin. You have the background back there. Thought this was a really cute pin. And this one does say 2016, so it's been there for a little while. So this is a pin of the Minehune. So it says Master Builder of the Islands, Aulani Resort and Spa, Hawaii. And this one was $13. The Menehune are a mythological race of people in Hawaiian tradition, and the legends say that they are master craftspeople and built many of the structures in Hawaii. So these little statues are all over the place in Aulani. You could try to find them all. I found most of mine when I wasn't even looking, just on the lazy river, and you look out into the riverbanks, and I've seen a couple of these little statues out there, so I had a lot of fun finding them on my trip, so I figured I needed the pin. So the pin does have the Aulani Resort in the background, and then one of the statues up there, and Master Builder of the Islands, and then this guy is actually a pin on pin, so he is raised up a little bit, and this one is 2021, so this is a little bit newer. Really cool pin though. So this is one of Mickey, Donald, and Goofy surfing, and this one was $14. This one caught my eye because Mickey is a slider, so him on a surfboard here can slide back and forth, and you have Donald in the back here, and then Goofy's on top of the wave, and it says Aulani, a Disney resort and spa, and this one was from 2016. Thought this was a pretty cool pen. And of course, I couldn't visit Hawaii without coming home with a Stitch pen. So I had to get this one. This was yellow, which was $12.99. So this one says Aulani, Ko'olina, Hawaii, and it has Stitch kind of behind these leaves with two of the Menehune statues. And the leaves are a pin on pen. This one is a rose gold finish. And it does say it's 2013, so this is an older pen too. Or an older pen design anyway. Yeah, had to get a Stitch pen. So there is pin trading at the Aulani Resort. They have pin boards set up between 2 and 3 down by the pool, and 3 and 4 over by the store in the lobby. And then on my trip, just a little bit down the hallway past the check-in desk, they had a pin board, the one you're looking at, from like 10 to 2 o'clock. So I stopped by and traded a few pins. So you can look at this pin board here and see which ones you would trade for, and then I'll show you the ones that I chose. So the 2 pins that I selected from that pin trading board you were just looking at are these 2 Star Wars droid pins. So these are part of the Hidden Disney pins. So Hidden Mickey pins are now called Hidden Disney pins. And these guys are part of the Star Wars series, so they have little Star Wars logos on them instead of Mickey ears. So I did get R2-D2 and a Gonk droid. So those are pretty cool. And then on another pin board on a different day, I got a For the Birds Hidden Disney pin. This is a Pixar series. And then I also picked up this Cheshire Cat pin. This is from one of the starter sets that you can get in the parks. Thought that one looked pretty cool. So those are the 4 pins that I got through pin trading at Aulani. So those were the Disney pins that I collected at the Aulani Resort. Which one was your favorite out of these? I think for me, after seeing these up close, my favorite is the Mickey and Minnie You Had Me at Aloha pin. I think that one is super cute. I love how Mickey has the flowers behind his back. So that one is my favorite. So I have a lot more Disney pins to show you, including some pin hauls and mystery pin unboxing. So keep your eye out for those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.